Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Tribe Primitive Hunter Builder. Whoops-a-daisy. So, the episodes you've been watching, I actually recorded like right when the game came out. I was all excited. I made like 4 episodes. Since then, I've actually streamed this twice. Didn't advance the main quests at all. What I've done here is I'm at the second location, the new location here, and got upgraded sleeping hut. That's the medium-sized sleeping hut there. So I've got a couple sleeping huts here. I've got the market, my little building. I got storage, hunter, cooker, pottery maker. What was this guy again? Gatherer? Yeah, gatherer. And then down toward the altar, I put a potter's hut to collect clay. Because there's clay. The potter's hut here said it was too far away. It was weird. But now we're ready to actually go into this northern area. And you can see the special resources in this area is like the slate stone, mushrooms, and I guess those are those original herbs that we found. In missing resources, bamboo and big leaves. So down here missing was vine and big leaves. So we're going to have to probably set up a market here to bring in bamboo and possibly big leaves. I've got a lot here at the location. Let's check let's check and see what we got going in the market here. All right, so I've taken everything out of the market. Check what's going on here. We're getting clay, and I've got some rock in here. And then in my special thing, here it is, 927 vines, 700, almost 750 of the big leaves. They've been taking all of this from my original village and bringing it down here. So right now what we need is this divine sand, I believe. And we've got to go blow the entrance open. So it's actually, I thought it was pretty far back. It's not actually that far away at all. Back to this crossroads that goes north, south, east, and west. We've got east and west open. We're looking to open the northern passage. And like I said, I built mainly what I was doing was hunting. This area here needed a lot of leather from the animals to make stuff. And hunting, it takes a while to hunt. So those 2 streams, I built some stuff. I went back. I had to do some, maintenance back at the original village. At the original village, I've actually built some more stuff. You can see this hunter's hut here ran out of spears. And the potter's hut ran out of hoes. I don't think I have any tool makers here. What I did was, at the other place, the guys gathering the bamboo and the wood kept running out of axes. So I had to make another toolmaker's hut at the original location. Yeah, see, they ran out of hoe here as well. That's like a maintenance type thing. Pretty challenging to kind of get it to be self-sufficient. You need enough gatherers to gather like rocks and vine and bushes to make the tools, right? Then you've got to have a hut for each tool that you want to make. Like down there, I'm making axes and knives. And so the fishermen keep running out of spears now. But that's not that big of a deal because they got so far ahead, there's like 300 food down there. Now this is the destroyed entrance area to the northern territory here. And what you'll see is that thing there, that Ooga Booga, I had to build that. So it used a lot of clay. You can see it's actually all made out of clay and leather strips, a ton of it. And now it wants divine sand. There we go. It had said to build explosives, and I'm like, I don't have a recipe for explosives, but apparently I had to build that structure and then put divine sand into it. Now, look at that. So this is where it was, and now it's open. This will be our first time going through here. Stoneland. Interesting. So, number 6. What is this? I finally got a pickaxe. Slate stone. All right, so this is the first time we've seen slate stone. It's one of the new things for this region, and I can see my pick is gonna die. So slate stone is new for us, and maybe we'll be able to make better tools. It's gonna break any second. There it goes. All right. So slate stone right there. That's new, and that was something it said. Yeah, slate stone. And I think in the altar it needs a lot of these mushrooms. Mushroom decoction, mushroom, and stone statues. Stone statues, stone statues, stone statues. All right, so let's see what we got going over here. New area, meaning a new area means another village I have to build. I'm sure of it. Look, it's got vines here. Oh, look at it right there. So these colorful Smurf-looking villages I have to collect, I guess. So this is the first time I've seen these, but it's obvious what they are because it looks like the picture. Look, something. Oh, find the new tribe. I was gonna say that thing's moving. So as we're coming in, there's mushroom there. It's a good idea to find like the mushroom location. So we're here. It looks like there's a series of trails going through here. Look at that. Just like this area here. I came in to here and basically did everything right here. You have all this area back here. I went through it. Nothing really down here. Not really. It might be the same way in this area. We're going to have to collect a lot of these because who knows what the cost is to actually make those decoctions or what these need to be mixed with, but we got to start collecting them. Looks like they're okay. They're up like on a plateau. Look at this big field right here. This is a nice big field. Wow. So if I can't build up there, I might build here in this field. I don't think I made a mistake where I built the, look at this would be a nice hunting field right now too, because it's so much easier to see the animals. I don't think I made a mistake where I built in that sand area, but it was challenging to see everything, and I finally built, like I said, this potter's hut right down by the altar, and I could have built down here, I guess. The reason is you fast travel. You end up fast traveling, right? So yeah, I did see those mushrooms over there. I'm just gonna check. Got more vines hanging. Stone, blue stone. So with the pickaxe, you can pick up the stone by hand, and it's 1 per pickup. Or if you break one of the big boulders, it's actually 10, and they break pretty fast. So the pickaxe is pretty handy for collecting stone if you have the boulders. These are so funny looking, colorful but funny. All right, I think before we venture around, we'll head up here and see what we need. See what we need. Obviously, I don't have the stuff right now I didn't bring stuff with me to build my first hut, like my hut where I sleep, but it's right back there. I don't know what it's going to take to actually open the fast travel. Some of these are simpler than others. Oh, they still have some village stuff going on here. Wow, this is cool looking. Look at this. Oh, but you can't get in there. See, these are I was collecting these thinking I was going to need them for all of the unlocks, but it turned out it was just for the first set. So maybe it's a mixture of these and mushrooms to make the decoctions, which is good because I've got like 300 of these back at my original tribe. But I'll collect these for now since they're right here. I bet you that's what it is. Those and the mushrooms will make a mushroom decoction. Cool. Yeah, nothing. I can't destroy this either for my own sake. They have a lot of this in here. Same stuff. It's all herbs. Herbs and vines in the village. Wow. That first set this would have made it way easier to collect herbs the first time around. All right, let's go talk to this guy, see what he's got to say. Who are you? Or this lady. Who is that comes from no road exists anymore? I unblocked the road. Quite interesting. What is it that you seek in our northern kingdom? I look for spices. Okay. We do have spices, but I'm afraid they are useless without food. I will build a market. A market? Why? Isn't that interesting? But we have nothing to trade. I shan't stop you, but we'll see what the Fire Mountain thinks of your plans. The volcano's God's ways are mysterious to all. All right. So, we need to make a market, I guess. And not only a market, but probably my little area too. See this area here? I could build in here. Look, the thing about building that I found, not necessarily at the first one, well, not at all actually at the first one, but the second one, it was like build as close to the altar as you can, because that's the fast travel point. Going back and forth. Even if you set up a market, there's still a lot of other stuff that I may have being gathered automatically at other sites that I don't need to go and chop down here. So fast traveling back and forth is a lot more efficient. And then now look, so there should be water here to drink. Always water around the altars. And then there is all this area here to build. This is actually really cool looking. I hope they send me out. Like, if you look where we're at, look at all this out here. I hope they send me out there for stuff. Once I build the market, we're going to be able... The last time I had to build the altar, this altar looks like it's in place. So let's take a look at the altar. So 5 mushroom decoctions and stone statues. That will unlock this. But first, we have to be able to make that stuff. So I'm going to go back to... I think I'm going to go back to this one first. Because I have a lot of stuff over here. This is like the last place I was building. I kind of brought a lot with me. Yeah, you see, I could have built all the way around this, kind of like what we were just looking at. There's the clay, and this guy is collecting clay when he actually has hose to collect it with. When I come back, sometimes I'll build the tools that they need. Sometimes I'll wait. As long as they're not dying from lack of food, I think we're pretty good. See, I had to run up to here from down there. That's why I'm saying build it as close as you can. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so it says build a marketplace. So if we go to Gatherer's Hut, Shamans. I still haven't built the Shamans thing yet. Marketplace. So we'll pin that so we know what we need. Actually, we had everything but yellow grass on us. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring... Don't have a whole lot of bamboo here. Interesting. Maybe bring half of these. And half of these. And half of these. I got some slate. See what I have in here. Crude hammer, axe. I have some clay. I don't know what Actually, I can look here. So The mushroom decoction is, oh, look at that. It's clay bowls. And then the other thing, I don't think I have, oh, stone statues. It requires the slate stone. To make 8 of those guys. Now, when I run back in there, I'm going to make a couple pickaxes. I'll try and get some more of that slate stone. I'm going to have to find it around, because I think once I destroy that entrance area, it's probably not going to respawn there anymore. Now, one thing I can do is I can have this guy behind me make clay bowls. But I think it's better for me just to do it. I got 400 clay. It's a pretty good amount. Let's see, what kind of numbers do we need here? 5, 8, 16, 31, 39. Okay, so there's a lot to be made here. So if I start off with 16, I can make some decoctions here and we can get some unlocks going. Now there's a pottery hut right a couple doors down from me where I'm at. They can actually make clay bowls, which is fine, I guess. If I tie him into the storage, he can use the clay that the guys are bringing in and make clay bowls. Stone statues, and I need more picks. We're gonna need these spices. We're gonna have to unlock spices. All right, let's make 5 of these guys. So these hoes, they break really fast. But I need the clay collectors here to keep going, obviously, because we're gonna need clay. And then we need, I don't know, 4 pickaxes maybe. Oh, I can only make 3. So if I put in the storage those, that should get this hut here working. The gatherer's hut number 3 needs knives. Is that here locally? Let's see. The gatherer's hut, it's either, that's the cooker, I think this one. Gatherer's hut 3. What do I have them collecting? Stone. I don't think that's super important right now. Did I make... Yeah, I made my picks. That's what I need to run in there, make the picks. And then it's getting dark, so we might as well sleep till almost light. All right. I think that's pretty much it for here. Everyone's sleeping. Knives and spears, hunter's hut. Hunter's hut number 1. I think that's here. These guys are out of spears. Alright, let's make 2 knives. And then I'll make a couple spears. 2 spears. We'll put these in here. These guys can keep going, doing their thing. Alright. So we'll throw in 2 knives and 2 spears. That should get everybody working. Everyone's working now. Alright, we gotta hoof it over here. Yeah, you can see the market's starting to collect. It did a good job while I was building all this the whole time. they were collecting the resources that are missing from this area. But I tell you, I'm short on bamboo, and this new area doesn't have bamboo. I don't know why they were able to get... I guess maybe I was using it up. Yeah, I was probably using a lot of it up building. But I did end up with a fair amount of wood. This is only half the wood I just grabbed. We're gonna build a marketplace. We'll build a little place for me to do my construction. I'm also going to try and unlock the fast travel. And that should get us moving pretty good along here. It was a pretty fast transition. The first tribe area had a lot of quests to do. Like, really kind of got me going in the game. The second tribe area, not too many quests, but what it did was it had the quests that required a lot of leather. A lot of leather. And that was hunting. So time-wise, it still kind of took the same amount of time. We'll see how many quests we have to do in this area. Because the quest basically was get this area open. And in order to do that, I had to build the altar, which took leather. I had to build this area, which took leather. I had to get clay. I do a lot of stuff. Now, I need all this stuff for the stone statues. Huh. Yeah, if you don't... Maybe I didn't finish it. I'm wondering why I didn't have very much. That last hit there is what it took to get the 10 from this, so you gotta make sure you completely destroy these, because it doesn't give it to you until it's completely done. There, that one's done. This is needed for the stone statues, which is one of the unlocks. 70. I wonder if this is the only place to get this stuff. I don't think so. It doesn't... It feels like it's not going to come back. Like, I'm kind of really completely destroying this stuff. We'll just go until I break this thing. And then we'll finish the one that it breaks on. There. Finish this one off. And that's 120. Hey, this is in my way. Get out of my way. Okay, 130. All right. Look at that guy. Ooga booga. He got knocked down. Stoneland. So Stoneland, there's got to be other stone in here. Because you can see there you go, stone statues. There's got to be other stuff in here. I mean, other areas to get that stone. Here's the blue stone, the regular rocks. Pretty cool area. I like the look of it. Like I said, I hope it drives me deeper into the region. It is nice that I didn't have to run super far in here, but all right, we're gonna make a marketplace and try and put it right here. All right, so marketplace. Oh no, that is actually that can go there because marketplace has entrances on all four sides, so you can walk through here if you have to. But I thought maybe it was going to hold me off from building anywhere in here because I'm too close to the altar, but allegedly not. Oh, I never got the yellow grass, did I? Didn't we see yellow grass here? Yeah, right over here. I forgot to get the yellow grass, but that's okay, because there's some here. We need 21 of them. This looks like an area, if you cleared the yellow grass out, maybe you could build in here if you had to, but then I think you're going to delete your resource at that point. You know how, like, sometimes when you place stuff, it'll smooth the ground out? So the stuff isn't sticking up through your floor. I think I'm going to need more, so I'm going to just keep collecting. It seemed a little bit that way in the clay area that I built. Not so much in the first area because I didn't really build on top of anything, and anything that was right next to it is still kind of sticking through the side of whatever hut that I made. Looking good, looking good. We're gonna go finish the marketplace. And then I gotta build my own little place. Perfect. I'm a gatherer at level 42. Pretty good. Okay. There we go. Find the priestess. See what she has to say now that I made this. I'm going to have to link this one. It'll be this one right here. So the second one, the clay one, I haven't done anything with that. And since I played last, there's been an update where you can actually transport tools now as well. It used to only be resources, but now you can, excuse me, you can actually add tools like crude axes, hammer, hoe, knife. That wasn't available before. It was just like leaves or vines, rocks. The cool thing about that is if you have tool makers at a certain tribe and they're, making in excess, you can bring the tools here. And then, like, you can make a village of nothing but tool makers and gatherers. But they also added this maximum at destination one too. So before it was how much do you want to leave in storage? Now they added the ability to transport tools as well as maximum at destination. So like you said, the other one, I was basically taking all the leaves and all the vines, and it was almost 1,000 at one place. So that's something you can work on there too. All right, where's El Priestess? So she's the only one here right now. I don't see any other people around. There's got to be a hunter. That came from the road long gone. The market's built. I see. Your intentions do seem like they're pure. I shall inform our leader, the disciple, that you have gained my trust. Thank you. Find the disciple. So that's going to be like the hunter dude in the other ones. Alright, I need to drink first. I need to build my little place and see, let's see if I can actually, like to build it as close, it's kind of like the hub of everything, so the workshop. I'm gonna build it right there, because those things back there are pretty much useless to me. Build my workshop, please. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Hope I have enough of that yellow grass left over. Okay, my shop is now built. I can sleep here, I can store here, I can build here. 16 bowls and 8 of those. Oh, you know what I did? I built bowls, but I didn't build the actual decoctions, did I? Let's build some decoctions then. That way we can actually unlock something. I need to sleep. I'm hoping that this first one it does say travel to here, so it should, the first one should unlock the fast travel to this altar, which is, it's huge. Honestly, if you're doing the marketplace things, you kind of only have to do the minimum of, if they ask you to do a transitional thing, you can teleport, fast travel is just as fast. Well, not as fast going back to the first one, because that altar is in that cave. But the second part of the village I built is really not that far out of there, so. But if you keep playing and you want this thing to be, you know, who knows how the end game is going to be, as far as how self-sustaining you need to be. Well, then you might want to get all your trade routes going. Make sure that you're sending stuff from one place to another. That has enough to build the tools and get the resources special to that region. And then same in the last region. It's really now, the second and third regions are going to be about the specialty items that are in these areas. The second region was clay and that divine sand. This region is this slate stone. So, all right, there's a dude. He's got a little pack on. Now, how far away is this disciple dude? Is he in this cave, or is he up and over this? It's kind of far away. Interesting. Anytime you see these, make sure you grab them. Get a lot of little bonus items. They're not using them anyway. This area is cool. It's got all these big vines. That guy's actually pretty far away. Can I get through here? Is this still drinkable? This is still part of the altar. Oh, there's actually a lot of drinkable water in this one. So are these like... These things I'm looking at, these are like paddy dacks, like rivers. Like where you grow rice or something, you know? The first area was fine with the one river. This actually is a lot easier to find water if you're out here. But that clay sand area, oh, the only water was right at the altar. Okay, here's more of those stones then. There are more out here. So if that beginning area, oh, it's like a quarry. Look at this, it's a quarry of it. Interesting. There's 140. We're gonna need a lot of those stone statues, so while I can get some, I should just get some. I'm here. But this is the quarry area, it looks like. Depending on how much of this stuff we need, it looks like this is definitely the place for it. All right, let's talk. Oh, nice hat, bro. Ooga booga! I hear you are the man. You're a man of your word, traveler. What is it you want from my tribe? We need to unite. Unite what? Aren't you one of those pagans that worship winds and water as if they are divine vehicles? There's only one God, and his name is Fire Mountain. We can help each other. The Fire Mountain God has willed that we don't deserve food that doesn't grow on trees and bushes. Last time we fished and hunted, the ground shook with his fury. I hear you're starving. And how would you do that? Build food for us? Build trees that spring food? No, 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 no. We have been forsaken by the Fire Mountain God. Just leave us be, traveler. Alright, you will see. Alright, so... quest started. The farm. All right, so there's another hut. There's more huts to unlock, and one of them is something to do with a farm. So instead of them fishing or hunting, see, the first area fishes, the second area hunts, this area is gonna farm. That's cool. 190. I'll just break one more. 200. There we go. So we gotta make... Oh, this guy's out here actually getting the slate stuff. We gotta go back, talk to the priestess. They got a lot of nice trees out here. These trees here are just give me one wood. That's all they're good for, one wood. But if you want to clear them, you can clear them really easy. It actually was clearing them so I could hunt easier. Because you get hung up in them and you can't see where the dang animals are. Let's see, where is that guy at? So it looks like this is where I just was. Yeah, so this is the quarry right here. Cool. So it does drive you out most of the way out there, which is good. Oh, there's good rock there. I really like that there's no fall damage in the game. I mean, there's no need for it to be, right? If you have fall damage, I think you need to have health. I mean, excuse me. A way to, I guess eating fulfills your health bar. It also, not eating kills your health bar, so there's that. Where is she? Wow, she walked down there. She's not hanging out up in the village anymore. Where is she going? She's on the move! Oh yeah, she's walking away from me. More mushrooms there. Alright, she's going to tell us to build a farm. How did you converse with the disciple? Not well. He's a complicated man. Appeasing him might prove difficult, but you have to convince me of your worth, so I want you to help now. How about you try my ritual? Yes, yes. Collect mushrooms that grow all around our lands. You can use them for the ritual that will help you see the world clearly, just as your gods do. Do that, and I will let you use our altar. All right, I'll try it. So we're going to do that first concoction. And then I'll look in there and see. It's probably like we're going to do that, go back and talk to her, or go back and talk to him, and they're going to have us build the hut for farming. See how far up into this. Farm hut. It's the second one. Farm hut, spices and food rations, stonecutter's hut, obsidian beads, obsidian statues, stone totems, and then big sleep hut. So a big sleep hut, you don't have to. So the medium sleep hut required clay to make it. I imagine the big sleep hut is going to require this slate that's in here to make it. All right, we have stuff built, so we should be able to go up here and do this first ritual. The bone of growth. The boon of growth. Is that what this is? Oh no, the second one. Oh, so we got to do the first one first. Okay, that's on us. Which should be the fast travel, right? And then we're going to need the boon of growth. Not bone, boon. Alright, we'll see if that opened us up here. Yeah, fast travel. Alright, now we got to do the old boon, which is this guy. 11 mushroom decoctions. Or 3 of them, and I got 11. Alright, farm hut. Complete the construction. Build the farm. Now, one thing I wasn't looking at before when I was placing things down is that there is an indication of the radius percentage to the items that you need. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, cook's hut, farm hut. I need a bamboo totem. The good thing is I built my thing here so I can build. Now there's other totems that I've unlocked. Clay and some other ones that I've found along the way. These actually increase the production. Every workshop needs a totem to work. The clay totem grants 50% additional production. Problem is I can't place them. I can only place like the clay ones right now. The clay ones are the bamboo ones to build it. I'm gonna wait and see if I waited before to see if I could place this. It must, I don't know if it's an upgrade or what, but. All right, where can we build? We're gonna have to look and see. We want the farm hut. Now, resource proximity, 0%. So, maybe we have to make crops. See, it's saying that there's no, maybe it has to be out back out there. Where those watery areas are. This is the thing I didn't look at before. And I placed things down and they wouldn't do anything. They said they were out of reach. So I'm thinking that these waterways back here might be where the crops are. Well, while I'm here, why don't we get rid of that and grab these. They're pretty cool. I like the colorful mushrooms. Yeah, I don't know where their crops are, but I'm thinking it's back here. Let's see where we're at now. We're here. She's walking. I'm thinking it's this stuff, which is going to be interesting because it's pretty far away. It's pretty far away from the ritual area. All right, let's check this now. 100%. So these are the crops right here. All right. So thankfully someone while I was streaming pointed that out, that when I'm building it, I should keep an eye on that, so I don't. I mean, you can always tear down your hut and rebuild, but you don't want to have to do that. Now the thing is, I came over here without a bamboo totem. I didn't think about that. Last time, this is taking that stone slate to build. Everything. See, it's only saying bamboo totem. I can't put this other one in that I have. This one, the clay totem, which is a 50% additional production. When does that come into play? See how shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. This is where the altar is over here. Okay, so we run out this way like we did before. It's not too bad. It's not too far away. Hey, nice booty shorts, bro. Dude had the full-on booty shorts going on. Alright, so I'll make the bamboo totem. Yeah, it's weird that these totems here... What I'll do, I'm going to place this down, see what they say, and then in between this episode and next episode, I'll make a bunch of stone statues and I'll make a bunch of decoctions. That way, you won't have to watch me craft that stuff. But obviously, we're going to have to get food going for these people. And the last place was the same thing. Marketplace first, get the food going, and then go from there. This isn't too bad. This is definitely, these areas here have got definitely their food. I am curious though when these other totems come into play. So now we gotta go find the disciple. So we got this place going. Do we have any people available? They need a hoe and food. All right, let's look at this. So this is the farm hut. It's saying there is 5 idle tribesmen here. Now, I built sleeping places. It kind of adds the total number of population and the total number of sleeping places. See, there's 5 here. I don't have any sleeping places here yet. We're still good on that. It's interesting. What is that stuff? Props. I could just have them start collecting them, I'm thinking. I was thinking I'll start off with 2 guys here. There's one of them. So he's gonna need hoes though, which I only have this one hoe. Alright, I'm gonna split some of this off. And I will give him my broken hoe and this food, and one guy can start. I'm actually going to just have one guy here right now. And let's see. He's actually working on crops. We're going to see what these are. These are probably going to be something to do with the spices and spiced foods. Let's see where he goes. They did a really good job with these guys going to the areas to collect this stuff. You can see he's going into the... Yep, just like I thought. It's like a rice paddy. It's like a rice paddy that you can drink from. So, go talk to the disciple. Let him know that, hey, we're helping out, you know? We're doing our thing. We're gonna help them with food, but not food like fishing or hunting, because he thinks the gods are gonna get pissed off about that. He thinks they can only get it from trees and bushes and whatever these rice paddies are here. Curious, what are spiced foods? I wonder what that's gonna be like. All right, Mr. Disciple Man. Coming in hot. Who? What is this structure that you have built? A shrine to Laugh at the Fire Mountain God, I imagine. It's a farm. It will help you grow food from the ground. A farm? What sorcery is this? It will grow food. Fine, it will grow with the farm, I assure you. I guess I ought to thank you, traveler. You might have just saved my peoples. We have to help each other. All right, succeeded the farm. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's exactly what led us to try to escape the island back when we were part of the Southern Tribe. I owe you a debt. So they were a part of the Southern Tribe, which we haven't met yet. Have you embraced quite fondly by our tribe, fair traveler? Do you have any wishes that I can grant? I want to build an altar. An altar? So I can give thanks to my gods right away. I see you've saved us from starving, so gods pray must intend to appreciate your efforts. May be so. Talk to the priestess. She commands the religious sides of our tribe. All right, build an altar. So, spices and food rations, stonecutter's hut. I guess the altar probably needs some kind of stonecutter's hut, I imagine. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect some resources here. I've got 2 picks to work with. I'm going to collect some of this stuff, and then we'll come back next episode, talk to the priestess, and see where it leads us next, and maybe get their food locally here going a little bit better. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time.